everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Creations. Welcome to my page and welcome to tonight's craft. We have a new craft kit that we will be doing tonight. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. I should have been live at 5 o'clock, but life happens. Life happens. And then Dean came home and I couldn't just put him to the side. He worked hard all day in the heat. I had to talk to him for a minute, right? Anyway, we got a new craft kit, you guys. This is part of the craft kit. Here is part of it right here. Here is part of it right here. Here is part, uh-oh. Don't tell me I lost an eyeball. Oh. And I left my whole eyeball, my unusually large collection of googly eyes is over there. But it comes with eyeballs. I'm going to go grab it. There's this. Let's just make sure, double make sure. Yep, let's make sure it's not on the floor. Could be on the floor. All right. Hey, everybody. It's good to see y'all. Y'all, come on in. I'm going to go see if I can grab this or I'm going to get another one. So just hang tight right there. Don't leave. Tell everybody hello for me. Let me go check out my sit-upon. I'm even sitting on my sit-upon. There he is. There's my eyeball. There he is. Y'all see my sit-upon? I'm actually sitting on my sit-upon. Isn't that hilarious? Did y'all have a good day today? Hello. Cat Ward, hello. Did y'all have a good Monday today? Y'all, I was cleaning up my kitchen. I spent my whole weekend. Look how red my cheeks are. It's hot in here. Look at, it's kind of cute. I spent my whole weekend sterilizing some jars and making mixes like brown gravy, white gravy, you know, pre-mixing all the things where you just add it to water, ranch dip, some other things too. I had so much fun. But I had new jars that I had gotten, and I like to sterilize them whenever I get them, so I just put them in a big water bath and boil them for about 5 minutes and sterilize them suckers, and then they're ready to roll. So that's what I did. So then I had to clean up I cleaned most of it up, but like I really needed to, you know, clean the floors good and the countertops and all that stuff. And then that led to cleaning and straightening up my pantry. So I was like, yikers, it's time. I need to go to the shop. I don't even have my kid together yet. So anyway, let me pull you guys up so I can see your comment better. Hey, Christy, how are you today? Hey, Betsy and Deborah. Thank y'all for tossing out the bobber. Thank y'all for being here with me. Y'all are so good to me. Thank you. Donna from Pennsylvania is in the house. PA in the house. All right, let's go. Here is our new craft kit that I'm doing. Let me wipe my face, y'all. Look how red I am. I got bit. Did I show y'all that last night? I got bit by I don't know what I got bit by. I guess it's a spider. I don't know. It's been there for about a week. I was outside just sitting at our bar in our outdoor kitchen talking to Dean, and I got this on my face and that when I came in and I took a shower. I noticed it, and it's still there. I put some cortisone cream on it so the one on my face doesn't itch anymore. So that's good. This one's never itched. So I don't know what that's about. We do have those little gnats, like bull gnats. They do like to bite you. So that could be a possibility too, because they make a nice little whelp on you that lasts for a good week or more. Sure does. Anywho. All right. I know y'all don't want to hear all about that business. You're like, show us the kit, Connie. Show us the kit. Hey, Diane. How are you? All right. We got some burlap. We got some burlap that comes with the kit. We got some, this comes with the kit. I don't know how long it is. I'm going to say that's about a good 24 to 28 inches long and about 2 inches wide. And a piece of jute. We've got a little crow nose. We've got some googly eyes that are going to come with it. I was going to just paint eyes, but I thought, no, I'm going to make a kit where you guys, because I know some of y'all don't really care about painting eyes on. So I'm like, you know what? I have this unusually large, some of y'all know it. Y'all seen it before. Should have just brought it over here, but I left it. This unusually large collection of googly eyes. And I don't know why, but I hoard them. Like, why am I not putting these in my kits more often? I don't know. They're in some of my kits, but I like to hoard them. I'm scared to get rid of them. But anyway, so special day today. I'm letting them go. Yes, they are Cajun skeeters for sure. Hey, Kathleen, it's so good to see you. All right, so we have this piece right here. I'll give y'all some measurements because I didn't put them on Etsy yet. I just threw it up there. 10 inches. This is 2 inches. His little beak is about 2 inch and 3/4. Then we got some little 1 inch googly eyes. They're a little less than that. And then we've got some burlap. The burlap is to make him a little hat. So we're gonna make him a little hat. And our burlap piece is, these are gonna be approximate because I just kind of cut it quickly when I cut, just to make sure I give you a big old piece. This particular piece is gonna be at least 15 by 11. It'll be at least 15 by 11. Let me put that on here. Let me write that down. 15 by 11 minimum. All right, there we go. Hey, Kathy. Vicki Brownberg, Mayor's in the house. So, first thing we're going to do is, y'all are going to tell me one positive thing that happened to you today. Y'all, oh, everybody, nobody's getting out of it while I paint this board. And I am going to use some chalk paint. I'm going to use the Waverly chalk paint, but I'm going to, I didn't bring my water again, did I? Oh, and even my other water fell down. I got to go get some water. I got some over there. Because I want to water this down. We're going to do it more like a stain, see-through, so we can still see the wood. Not a dark. Because that's just how I want to do it. Of course, you could just do it dark. You don't have to do it like I'm going to do it, right? Hang tight. Here I go. Check out my sit-upon that I am sitting upon. And let me get one of these used waters that I didn't drink at all. I'm back again. One of these days we'll get it right. All right, no, I don't need to do that. Well, I will, but not right now. I like the way I talk to myself. Always. Always. All right, we're going to put some black paint on here. Hello, everybody. Bobber sunk. Awesome. God heard me when I prayed today. That's my positive. Yay, Penny. I love it. Yes, indeed. Answered prayers are so awesome. God is so good. He is just so good. You didn't have to cook today. Woohoo! Go Betsy. Leftovers. Us too. Dean cooked a crawfish etouffee this weekend. And we are eating leftovers. We ate leftovers. He cooked Saturday. We ate some last night and we're going to eat it again tonight. That's what we're going to do. Valerie Faulkner, how are you? You were able to get up and get laundry done today. Yes! Awesome! Yes, Kathleen, I am so excited that you are here. My friend Denise Bryson, my friend Denise is here too. Well, look at all these positives I'm having today on a Monday. Thank y'all for being here. We didn't have it, Denise. I have not talked to sister. She was MIA for the Sixers thing last night, so you didn't miss anything. I was live last night for the Sixers, but we didn't do Sister Saturday. I didn't hear from her, so I figured she was busy. All right, y'all doing some followage up on there too? Good deal, good deal. Your leg pain wasn't severe today? Yes, I love it. Even when things are bad, we can always think of something good, right, you guys? Thank you, Dottie. I'm glad that you are here. All right, so this is not even close to being as wet as I would like for it to be, and thinned out as I would like for it to be. You got some crafts done. Yes, hoping to see Wayne. I hope so too, Miss Dorothy. I hope everything is going better over there so you can go and see him. That would be good, right? All right, let's do this. Y'all, your chalk paint, you can add water to it and it will go even longer. This is still super dark. I should have used acrylic paint. Acrylic paint thinned out would have done better. But that's okay. But look how cool this is. That you can add this much water and make your chalk paint go even farther. Especially on wood like this. So that's good to know. I mean, I got enough to do like 3 of them here. Now, I didn't do any feet for this little guy. I just did a stand. But, you could paint it like a orange or yellow color if you wanted to. Because he's going to be a little crow. But, I'm just going to paint it black, y'all. I'm just going to paint it black. Just gonna paint it black. My daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter came to visit Saturday. Yay! That's still good. That's still good. It's still making you happy on Monday, so that's good. God answered my prayers today. Y'all, I love hearing about that. Thank God for waking me up this morning. Amen, Diane. Me too. I was going to watch the Bible study replay, and I missed this morning, but I will watch your sweet face here for. Aw, Cassandra, thank you for being here. Hey, Teresa. You miss so much you'll never catch up. Denise, are you working a lot right now? They got you busy? You went for a 4-mile walk, Deborah. I am envious of you. That's wonderful. That is so awesome. Y'all, it's going to take me this is so thinned out, and I got this big fat brush. It's going to take me just a second. Let's just do this back part too. The thing that's going to take the longest on this craft is probably putting his hat on. So, and that's going to be easy. So let's just go ahead, spend a little time together, and we'll just go ahead and do this. So again, if the chalk paint, if you use this Waverly chalk paint, even when you thin it out, it's still pretty thick, and it goes a long way. So that's good to know, though. I mean, I think I knew that somewhere in my brain, but y'all know it ain't pretty up there. So, yikes. Yikers. Alright. Oh, I did. Okay. So, here we go. Look, this side did better. This side showed the wood more. That's what I was looking for. Something like that. Something more like that. We'll see. This might do it too. It's okay. It's starting to. Now that it's drying a little bit, I just didn't give it enough time. So, I still think acrylic paint watered down would do better though. For that wood grain look. Let's try this a little bit. So busy, I feel all I do is work and sleep. Aww. Sleep is optional, Denise. You gotta get you some rest, my friend. You gotta get some rest. Everybody's missing you, Denise. Look, everybody telling you hello. Let's see. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? A 4-mile walk. Man, that's awesome. Mary, you go on walks too, don't you? When you're able to go? Or you used to? Am I thinking of that right? I used to walk, but I got that sciatica thing going. I got a herniated disc in my back. So I'll be like good to do at first, but by the time like a couple of, like a mile's okay, but after that, then it starts hurting. In fact, I was exercising today because I do an exercise at 12:30. Y'all, do y'all know Mr. Motivator? Y'all know who that is? Do y'all know who that? He's like a Richard Simmons kind of guy. Like he's in his 70s. He's been around forever. Tell me, any of y'all, do y'all know who that is? I had never heard of him before in my life until recently. But all these people all over the world are like, I mean, he's across the pond. So he's from Jamaica, I think, but he lives somewhere across the pond. So he's like well known, I think, over there more than here. Hey, Tammy. You have been MIA for a while. I'm glad you're here. Our long lost friends. Our long lost friends. All right, that's good enough for that. All right, look, it is working. It is working. See, y'all can see a little bit of the wood grain through it. That's what I was after. In fact, this is almost too light right here, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And then we'll just let this do on its own right here. I just wanted like more tones to it. More tones. Does that make sense? So anyway, does anybody know who that is? Because I've never heard of him before in my life. So he does exercise. He's kind of like the Richard Simmons across the pond, I think. I don't know. So I'm really curious if anybody knows who he is. If y'all have ever heard of him before. Like I said, I don't know. He is Jamaican British, I think. Yes, yes, Linda, you know who I'm talking about? I usually walk 3 to 4 miles a day. Deborah, that's awesome. Keep it up, girlfriend. Keep it up. Now, okay, now whenever I stain the bottom of this, remember how I tried to keep it wood on wood when we glue it together, but I'm not as worried about that with paint. It's going to adhere to that a little bit more. You have no clue? Okay, so he's Jamaican, but he is British, lives in Britain or somewhere. I don't know exactly where he lives, but anyway, he's like the Richard Simmons across the pond kind of guy. You never heard of him. So there's so many people on TikTok and on YouTube that are like, oh my gosh, my mom used to watch you. Oh my gosh, my grandma used to watch you. So I think he was super popular back in the day across the pond. So, but anyway, he's so funny. He wears all these bright colors and just that's what he goes by, Mr. Motivator. And I can't exercise him all the time because it's 6 hours ahead. So like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have a notification on YouTube that he was live, but it was in the middle of the night for me, right? It was early in the morning for him. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, he's live on TikTok and on YouTube, or you can even get on his Zoom if you want to. And I might do that one day, but not until I can do all the exercises because he wears me out. I can't keep up, especially all the arm exercises. Oh, y'all never heard of him. That's so funny. Huh. I never heard of him either, so. Let me go ahead and do the bottom of this too. We'll go ahead. Why not? Why not? So, anyway, he does an evening. For him, it's the evening, right? It's the evening class for him on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so that's 12:30. That's 12:30 for me here. So he wears all these bright colors, these fluorescent colors, and he got that accent. And he's just motivating everybody to keep on going. He's 72 years old and looks like he is. I mean, he looks older, but he's like, there's no way I would put him in his 70s. I'd say he's more like my age, really. And his wife in the background, she just counts down for him. You know, she'll do the counting while he's talking, and he's got all the social medias going. So I think that he took a break for a while. I do not know what happened, but I think there were some things. I don't know if it was his health at one point or her health or something with their kids maybe, that he stopped for a while, but he's like back in full force, y'all. Back in full force. So I had never heard of him before, but I just think he's great. And he's old school. Like, you remember the step from the 80s? I used to have that step, that same one that he still uses, and I got rid of that thing, and I'm like, darn, I should have kept that. I should have kept that. Yeah, Mr. Motivator. You can find him online. He has a website. He has a club you can sign up for. It's no money. It's just to sign up to get the emails and you can see a schedule. That's all it is. I signed up for it. And then if you want to participate, you can actually go into the Zoom. He puts the Zoom link on the website so you can go into Zoom. But only those that are in the club can see all the things. So, or you can just go to the social media. So, yeah, Mr. Motivator on YouTube and on TikTok. I think he's on Instagram too. I don't have Instagram anymore, so I don't know, but I think so. All right, we got our black base kicking right here, and I pulled out this golden sunset we're going to do for the nose. I couldn't decide on yellow or orange, so we're going in between. We're going a little bit goldy. Hi, Alicia, how are you? Yeah, he's fun. He's really fun. So yeah, today, like, doing the bands, you know, he does like the bands and all that stuff, and then the weights, and so you don't have to do all that. And he does it's sit down or stand up. Like, she's usually standing up and he'll sit down, and then some days, it might be Wednesdays, it's all they sit, but you work your arm. Oh my goodness, do you work your arms, y'all? What? My arms is hurting. I got to take a break, and he just keep on going. I gotta take a break. Whew, you're wearing me out. Anyway, we are going to put a little bit of this sunset color for the beak. Like I said, I couldn't decide to go yellow or orange, so I think this is the perfect fall yellow right here, this golden yellow. Golden sunset would work too, but this one's, oh, this is golden sunset. Hello. Golden sunset, or what's the other? King Gold is the other one I was thinking of. Is that, it's Mr. Motivator, Jennifer. Mr. Motivator. You'll find him online. You'll find him online. Mr. Motivator. Just look that up. I don't even know what his real name is. But, he's really fun. He's fun. They got music they play, and you exercise, and do all the things. It's fun. I like it. I like it. So, like I said, I'd like to be able to do more of that. Well, actually, he does have some I could go back and do on YouTube, but like the lives with him and stuff, I can only do, it's 6:30. It's 6:30 in the evening when it's 12:30 here. So that's really the only classes that I can do. But I like it still. I have it set, my notifications set on YouTube to go off whenever I am, whenever there's a live. So that way it kind of helps me too, because that's when they do the exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But they do it twice a day, but I can only catch it that once. But when I wake up to that notification that went off in the middle of the night, it reminds me, oh, today's exercise day. So that's always good. You're welcome, Jennifer. I hope you find him. If not, send me a message. If y'all can't find him, send me a message. I'll send you a link to it. Just let me know if you want his website or TikTok or whatever, and I'll send it to you. All right, here we go, folks. Because y'all know how I roll, I got to do a little bit. I got to do a little sanding. It don't have to be a lot, but I got to do a little bit. Just a little on the edges. A little bit down here. A little bit right there. Not a whole lot, just a little. Just a little bit. Ow! You exercise with Shar every day? That's good. That's good. Yes. Exercise with Shar, y'all. I keep forgetting that Shar has the exercise that she does too. So y'all check out Shar and exercise with her too. Show her some love for her exercising. I've been thinking about starting mine up again. At least making some little 5-minute, not 5-minute, but a couple-minute videos, even if I was like, I got some ideas for that, which I think might be a little funny. All right, let me see something here. Oh, look, kind of got some stuff. That's fine. Let's see if we can use this paint to kind of darken this up. I might be sorry I did that, but nope. I'm not. I just use a little bit of that leftover black paint on there to kind of dirty that up. So now we got a nice little nose right there. All right, let's get Judy K out of her corner here. Sandy. Y'all know Sandy from SpongeBob, the squirrel? I don't know what made me think of that. Mr. Motivator used to do sessions on breakfast TV called GMTV and would give out tips for viewers. And he wore the most outrageous outfits. Yeah, he still does. He got all those fluorescent colors. He got like the Reeboks on with the fluorescent orange socks on one side and a fluorescent green sock on the other side. But I kind of like that because that way I know which one is right and left. So if I mess up and he says, do your right leg, whatever, then I'm like, oh, that's the orange sock. Because he sits in a chair that's facing you. It just depends. Because like TikTok, it does like Facebook is doing now, where it doesn't, because I think they're all together. But that's another story. It doesn't flip. So it's right is here and left is here. But on YouTube, it does flip. So you would be like across right and left like that. Like if you were actually looking at somebody. But anyway, so Julie knows who I'm talking about. He still wears those outrageous, but he's so darn cute. All right, we are going to take this, and this side is straighter. straighter. I don't care if it's super straight. And I'm not going to promise you yours is going to be super straight. I'm going to try and get it super straight, but... And then what I'm going to do is I want to fold it up. I want to make like a little cuff or a little, I don't know, a little brim or little, what do you call that? Like little piece on a hat. Not that this is the brim. I don't know. Deborah, I made 2 types of bread this weekend. I made one, it's a 3-ingredient bread. It tastes kind of like sourdough, but it's not. I really liked that one. It has that sourdoughy kind of taste. So I'm just folding this up about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, y'all. And I'm just going to tack it on each side here. And then the other one was a cheesy bread. It was a no-knead cheesy bread. And it was okay. Like, the girl who made it, the video that I watched, hers looked so good. But I think I didn't put enough cheese in it. She used 2 cups, but she used like some good greasy cheese you had to grate. And I used that pre-grated stuff, which I'm about to finish with all that. I got to where I was grating my own cheese, and then I got lazy, and it just doesn't melt right. It has something funky on it, and I'm all about, at this point, I'm getting away from all of that processed stuff. So, I don't want to put a whole lot on here, you guys. I'm just kind of going across here and putting some little dots just to tack this down. The band. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. He was very popular in the UK. Yes. That's why I see people are on there like constantly. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's you. Oh my goodness, my mom used to watch you. My thighs love bread. Carol Ann, mine do too. Mine do too, my friend. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come around here. Now, I'm going to cut some of this off. This is going to be way too much to me, but I left it long because in case y'all want to make like a big long hat, or you want the hat to come down farther, I want y'all to have some options there, right? Some little options. But I'm going to put it, it's about 2 inches. Here's the bottom of my board, and about 2 inches from the bottom, I'm going to put my little hat. So we are just going to take it around the back here, and I'm just going to tack it down like so. Just like this. Just like this. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We'll take this off. Let me get a little string out the way here. But yeah, he's fun to watch. He's fun. And he does the step thing sometimes. And if you do get on his website and you do join his club, it's funny because they're all in the 80s style with the leotards and the tights. You know, the leotards that come way up over the hip and stuff. But anyway, back to the cheesy bread. It was super simple. It was a simple bread to make. And it was a no-knead bread. You just incorporate 2 cups of cheese. On the recipe, she had like slices of cheddar. She put all kinds of different stuff in there. And so hers was made that good kind of greasy, cheesy, completely covered cheesy crust on there. Mine was not like that. It was good though. It was good. I did like it. But I think I would like it to be a little cheesier on the outside. So if I do it again, I think what I'm going to do, definitely get some cheese that I grate. And then when I put it in the pan to do that second rise, I think I'm going to, like before you do the first rise, you just kind of fold in the cheese. But I think when I go to do the second one, I'm going to cover like the outside, put cheese on, at least on the top, right? And then let it rise and bake it. But it'll have that good layer of cheese on the top. And it'll make that nice, crispy, crunchy crust with it soft inside. It'll be good. It'll be good stuff. All right. Nanny Janet, is that you again? How are you, my friend? All right, so now what I'm going to do is we are just going to kind of gather this up. And that is what your piece of jute is for right here. Our little piece of jute. And I'm just going to turn this around and tie this. He's going to be super cute. There's so much you could do with this. You could make like a little girl one. You could put braids down the side. That would be cute. A little girl crow. You could make some little friends. One for each family member. That would be cute too. Let's pull you up just a little bit. Not go quite so far down. There we go. And I'm going to come back around here, and I do want to tie it in the front. I do want my bow in the front. So I'm going to do a knot first. And depends on what you want, whether you want a bow, a knot, in the front, the back, whatever. Like I said, I'm just going to put one in the front right here. Whoops. I knotted it completely first, though, before I made the bow. So even if the bow comes undone, it'll still say knotted. And then we're going to take that, and we're going to take that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to come up here, and if it ends up ragged up here, I'm fine with that. That's even better. So I'm just going to kind of smash this down, and I'm going to come across here, and I'm going to cut this. A little too much for me. A little too much for me. So cut that extra off if you want. And then I am going to, let's take you, and I want to kind of pull these little strings out and make it a little jagged up here on the top. Like so. So I'm just pulling those strings out of that burlap right there. Just like that, until he's nice and frayed up there at the top. I probably should have tied that a little bit tighter, but that's okay. I can always go back and do that again. All right, I got this. And I'm going to go ahead and do you right there. Make sure that's good and closed. Now that we have that on, we know where to put his face, right? Hi, Mary, how are you? Wanda, how are you doing? All right, let's see. We got this. We're going to put right there. And again, I did give you some googly eyes for this one. So let's just kind of decide where we want his face. Kind of center that. Just kind of eyeball that a little bit. Maybe go up just a tad. Yeah, I think maybe like right there. What do y'all think? That looks good. So let's do this. Get us some hot glue. We're going to kind of center that right there. And then we're going to do our eyeballs. And we're going to do one right there. And one right there. It'd be cute if you did it like cockeyed too. That would be cute. That would be cute. Alright, so let's get rid of these. Now you don't want to do too much heat on those eyeballs because it is plastic. And we do want to get a little bit of that off. Alright, and let me look in here. We're going to find us a little, excuse me. Let's find us a little sunflower. He needs him a little sunflower. Oh, avalanche is coming. Little avalanche. Avalanche. Let's do, oh, this is a cute one. Yes. Yes. Let's do this one. You think so, Jennifer? I'm liking him. Oh yeah, that's cute. This is a little bit tall. Let's see if I can shave something off the back here. I don't know if I can or not. It'll be alright. You could put some, thought about putting some moss behind it, but I think we're just going straight sunflower, boys and girls. Straight sunflower right there. That's what we're going to do. And then you could put all kinds of things right here. You could put some moss right here. You could put several flowers. You could put some greens with it. You could put another little baby crow up there. That would be so cute, like a little baby crow on the crow. Crack myself up. Yeah, you could put all kinds of little fall decor up in there. Did I not put enough glue on you? Look how cute that is. All right, last but not least, we got this. So we're gonna put his little scarf on him. This piece does come with the kit as well. And I really kind of want it, I wonder if I can slip this up. Yes, I want to kind of slip that scarf up underneath so his nose is kind of hanging over the scarf. Let's see if we can get you underneath there too. Yes, perfect. And then we're going to tie you like this. Okay, and then we'll get rid of these little stringies. And then we'll kind of cut you to where you're, let's do you. And we'll do you like about here. Like that. Oh, he's so cute. Look how cute he is. Oh, so the kit comes with the main piece right here, the googly eyes, the beak. It does come with this piece of material, and it does come with a piece of burlap and a piece of jute to tie it. The rest of your embellishments, like a sunflower or anything, that would be on you, whatever you would want to do. But let's put him on here so he's going to stand up. I am going to use some Titebond just to make sure he stays on here good. I use Gorilla Glue, hot glue, and that usually holds very well, but I like a little extra, so I'm using this Titebond whenever I do the stand. So we got that kicking right there. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all like him. And then we'll do this hot glue as well so we can get a good hold right away. And I'm just going to kind of center him on here like so. Just like that. Now, like I said, I could have done the bottom piece even orange or even painted some little, you could do it black and then paint some little feet on here, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to leave it plain. I think it's just cute black like this. And then we hold that till it sets up. Yes, it's hot. It is hot. Oh, y'all, when Dean got off work, he was out in the heat today. Let me tell you, his face was red. My cheeks are still red. And it's cooled off in here. I'm glad y'all like him. Yay. Yay, yay. He's adorable. He's cute. Everybody thinks he's cute. Awesome. I'm liking him too. So this is the new kit that is available in my Etsy shop. The link should be at the bottom right here. It should have been featured in this live. You can find it in my Etsy shop if you want. You can just put #website in the comments here, and it will send to your private messenger, not the exclamation, but hashtag. Will send to Messenger my website where all the things are. Telegram, Etsy shop, t-shirts, social medias, all the things. Or if you just want Etsy, you can put #Etsy and it'll just send you my Etsy link. And then the direct link to this should be in the should have been featured in the live. And if you're watching this on YouTube, this is a live that was done on Facebook, and I'm uploading it to YouTube. So the link will be in the description of this video if you're interested in it as well. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. And thanks for sharing your positive things for your Monday. I loved hearing about all those prayers that are answered. Let's see. Dollar Tree. Oh, yeah, I heard they're changing again. I went to Dollar Tree today. First time in a long time. Their pricing is nuts. Some things $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $3, $5, and $7. Y'all, they opened a Dollar Tree next to my favorite place in Alvin. It was that Value Dollar that I would go to. Y'all remember that? They opened a Dollar Tree in the same shopping center, and it closed them down. And it's a shame because they had a lot of stuff that was like $1, $1.25 too. But they had all different prices as well. So if Dollar Tree is going to go to that, plus they had a whole lot more in that other. They didn't have, I don't think they had food and stuff, but they had all kinds of household stuff, holiday stuff, crafting stuff, hardware stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I was super bummed that they closed. So, and that's awful. If Dollar Tree is going to end up pricing like they did anyway, then they could have stayed. Something for $10. So now they're going to go up to $10 for stuff too. So the little $3 and $5 is going to go up to $10 now too. Oh my. Anyway. All right, here's our little crow, you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this evening. Here he is up close. Oh, he's so cute. Y'all are awesome. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. And if you want to do Bible study, I am on live right here on this page, 9:30 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. We are in the book of 1 Samuel. And we are getting near the end of that one. So we are reading all about the kings in Israel. So y'all come and hang out if you want to do that with me. And if not, that's not your thing, that's okay too. I'll see you next time on Crafting. And y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget to go find a way to start a ripple. You never know how far that ripple's going to go. Thank you, Kathleen. I can see an auction in the future. Yes, I need to do one. I do. I need to get that going too. So y'all have a good evening, and I'll figure that out at some point. I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.